It's Dragon Feather and welcome back to the channel, and on today's episode we will be covering lucid dreaming and dream magic here on the channel. This video was actually voted by my patrons over on Patreon, and if you guys are unaware, if you pledge $3 or more each month to me on Patreon, not only do you get access to my exclusive series The Witch's Secret, it's a video series that you can only access there and as a channel member, and you will also gain access to vote for your very own video topic each month. It's super exciting, and thank you all of you over on Patreon for voting for today's video topic. If you're new here, merry meet, my name is Azura and welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, as I post new enchanting videos every week, and hit that notification bell so you never miss one of my uploads, hopefully. With that being said, let's crack this one open and get to the good stuff.
It's kind of all over the place, right? So let us go. Let us fly. Let us see what's beyond the beyond.
What is dreaming, lucid dreaming, and dream magic? It's been a heavily requested topic on the channel and is absolutely one of my favorite topics ever, and is a huge part of my craft that I really haven't talked much about. Yes, I've talked a little bit about it, but it is one of the top 5 things that are quintessential to my craft. This has become more prominent recently, especially since I went vegan, as I actually decided to go completely vegan again. I know I've been back and forth about it, maybe I'll make a video about it, but being vegan has really improved the quality of my dreams by cutting out toxic things like meat and dairy and eggs especially. All of those have actually contributed to me not dreaming as best as I could, and more specifically not lucid dreaming as best as I could. Oh, I'm missing something.
Missing, where'd it go? Hopefully I can find it. Did you guys know that I forget things a lot in my videos? When I do, I always feel like a strange little banana. So,
So dream magic is really important in my craft, and I think it should be important in yours too. And the reason why I feel this way is because when we're in the dreamscape, absolutely anything is possible. Literally, it's limitless. Like, we are not bound to by any laws of our world. We are only bound by the limits of our imagination. And I think that's really incredibly important because it is such a huge part of our life. We need to sleep every day. We need to sleep for about 10 hours every day, actually. That is a lot of time that we are unconscious, not in the waking world. And the reason why it's so important for us to go ahead and try and tap into the power of our dreaming is because it'll give us access to something entirely different that we couldn't gain access to in the world that we live in. It's something that is only accessible within ourselves. Some would debate that it's outside of ourselves, but I think the dreamscape is within us and astral projection is without us. Or outside of us. Jumping into the basics of it, dreaming in general is this phenomenon that happens where we sleep, we have these visions or these experiences in the unconscious realm that we can often remember when we wake up. And this is usually done during REM sleep, which is rapid eye movement, and that basically means that when you're asleep you're out cold, girl, and your eyes are going all sorts of crazy directions. And that simply means that you are dreaming. And dreaming is done to recount our experiences of the day, just kind of like a recap to kind of process what we've learned, what we've experienced, blah blah blah. But is it really only that? See, the dreamscape we really don't know much about, and it's because it's something that's so hard to prove, but we all do it so we all know it exists. Some of us may have only had one dream that we really truly remember. Some of us have been lucid dreaming since we can remember, and I would have to fall into that category. I've been dreaming since I could remember, but only have I been lucid dreaming really since I've been a vegan. I have had lucid dreams, you know, throughout my lifetime, but it's been super concentrated and hyper-focused since I've become a vegan. Am I saying you have to be a vegan to lucid dream? No, I'm just sharing what works best for me and how the brain chemistry is going to work better if you don't consume things that calcify your pineal gland. Pineal gland is a gland inside your brain, and it is basically in charge of your sleep cycle. Other things as well. It's peculiar because inside it has rods and cones, and the only other place that rods and cones are found are within our eyeballs, and we use our eyeballs to see now, don't we? So if you guys are dreaming, you're probably doing so within your pineal gland. And Not really sure if that's been scientifically proven, though it's been hinted at in many articles that I've read, and of course there will be resources linked down below for you as well. There are so many different ways to lucid dream. Some people do it naturally, some people, you know, just kind of induce it. Some people take melatonin, which basically helps you sleep, and for those of you guys who don't know, your pineal gland actually produces DMT, which is the strongest hallucinogen known to man. This is actually produced in our own brains when we sleep, when we are sleeping regularly. It produces more when we're sleeping regularly, but it's also the most production from this particular molecule. DMT is at its highest production point during childhood and right when we die, which is very fascinating if you ask me.
Really difficult. I'm trying to do the best that I can, but the video's already 10 minutes long, and I'm trying, and I really haven't even gotten into like the meat juice of the video, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying. You guys, aren't you proud of your girl? ADF dough. She's trying, still trying, doing the best that she can, my dude. I just want to be super happy. I should have brought this up before I fucking started the video, but your girl is kind of snish-misnash sometimes, and she forgets things, and that's cool. It happens. Okay, we're gonna find this. We are going to find this. Where's the cat's gone? I really should have prepared this video before I did it done. I'm gonna fucking find it, okay? Like, I swear to fucking God. What is it? Let's try dream. Here we go.
There are other ways to induce lucid dreaming, and one of them is by taking these GALANTAMINE pills. You know, I'm not gonna like recommend you to try these or not, because they are capsules, they go inside your body, and they're not FDA approved, but what they do claim to do is help you with lucid dreaming, with your memory, and with your focus. For full disclosure, the company GALANTAMINE, am I saying that right? This company sent this to me for free. I was not charged. I was not paid to do this. They sent me a PR package that I wanted to share with you guys because it was on topic for today's video, and also it is 100% vegan friendly, and it is a dietary supplement. This one comes with 30 capsules, and to lucid dream, basically it's telling you to set an alarm to wake up after 4 hours of sleep, then take one capsule and go back to bed. But for lucid dreaming for light sleepers, just take one capsule 4 hours before bed. I pretty much lucid dream on my own anyway, so I haven't noticed a difference, but it is definitely 100% a option if you're interested in lucid dreaming, maybe you have trouble. So that will be linked down below for you as well. How can we use our dreams in our craft? Now that is something that is so important to me because I feel like many of us may not exactly know how to do this. A lot of us actually have no idea when we're dreaming and we don't remember our dreams, and that's okay. I recommend getting a dream journal for you and keeping it by your bedside with a pen ready or a pencil ready. You can write down whatever you dream about. This could be maybe you had just a really quick dream or you remember just a very quick snippet. You need to write it down because it's going to help jog your memory, and it's going to help you kind of get into a routine of memorizing or remembering your dreams, I should say. And this is really important because it's going to help you recollect your dreams, and the only way that you can really like incorporate dream magic into your craft is if you kind of like remember your dreams. And I know that can be difficult, a very difficult first step for many of us. This is a type of craft that is more advanced, I would say. This type of craft isn't really so much for beginners, although beginners are more than welcome to try. There's nothing scary or wrong or problematic with lucid dreaming. The only thing that I would really warn you is that yes, you can have nightmares, yes, you can have lucid nightmares, and yes, you may have night terrors. I really fucking doubt it. One of the ways that I use dreaming in my craft is I will visit my inner realm in my dreams. So if you guys are unfamiliar with inner realms, I'll leave a link down below to how you can create your own. It's a video that I've made a quick minute ago. It's a great help to anybody who needs to visualize their own inner space and start cultivating it. And basically what that is it's a place within you that you can go to, a universe that you created to be the perfect place for you, as a sacred space, as a place for, you know, performing ritual, maybe if you are unable to. It's great for those who are in the broom closet, and it's just great for beginners in general because it helps us develop our own authentic connection to our own magic within ourselves without any materials required. And that's one of the reasons why I love lucid dreaming and dream magic in general, because it helps me practice my craft without using any tools, and that has become a very, very important part of my craft very recently. I like to stay away from my tools if I can manage because it helps me feel more connected, and this is one of my favorite ways to do it. Writing your dreams down is key, and incorporating your dreamscape, as in visiting your inner realm in your dreams. I definitely recommend doing guided meditations to put yourself in a dreamlike state before you sleep. This is what I started doing when I really wanted to hone my craft on lucid dreaming. I would use guided meditations, and I'll leave a link down below to a few of my favorites. Keep in mind the guided meditations don't actually have to be for lucid dreaming. They could really be about anything, but if they work for you to help you, then you should use them. That's kind of like how I feel. So anyway, you can find my faves down below. Dream magic is very unique to the individual. I also like visiting like fantasy worlds in my dreams. So like I'll go, you know, hang out in the world of Naruto. I'll go hang out in the world of Pokemon. I'll go hang out in the world of fairy tale. Like that's what I love to do when I sleep because it helps me relax. It's my time. It lets my mind wander. It lets me use my imagination, and it lets me be magical. And that in itself helps me improve my craft, and it really helps me build my visualization ability to where when I'm doing it in spell work in the waking world, I am even better at it. What's the difference between dreaming and lucid dreaming? Dreaming is just a regular old dream where you're having a dream and you wake up and you may or may not remember it. But a lucid dream is something that is much different. It is still a dream, but is when you are aware that you are dreaming and you can take control of your dreams. And usually the lucid dreams are going to feel like real world experiences because of how photorealistic they are. They really feel like real life, and you're gonna probably remember these ones with crisp clarity, unforgettable clarity. And the majority of the lucid dreams that I have had, I remember as if they happened yesterday. Like I feel like it is literally an experience that I had in the real world, although I know it was a dream. So that's the only difference between dreaming and lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming, to practice lucid dreaming, you know, you could use these pills if you'd like to. I have no idea if they're gonna work for you. They may or may not. You can check them out if you want to. The company is completely cruelty-free and vegan, and they are very sweet and very kind, and they have some interesting things for you to check out, and maybe that could help you, but maybe it won't, and that's okay. You know, sometimes they don't help us, sometimes we just struggle, sometimes we just do it naturally, and we don't need any of that. But for lucid dreaming, we want to use lucid dreaming in our craft because it enables us to visit a magical world that's entirely our own. It helps us develop like who we are in our dreamscape. It helps us kind of decide where we want to go and what really means the most to us. It literally helps us get in touch with our dreams, and our dreams are very, very powerful, especially when backed by magic. And you know, if we didn't have dreams of certain things that we wanted, then would spells really be necessary? So this is why they go hand in hand with each other. I personally love to try and induce a lucid dream and cast spells in my dreams because I feel they are more powerful that way, because they are done inside, internally, completely in a world of my own where nobody around me even has any idea, and that secrecy really breeds magic. Sometimes when I do rituals or spells in my own space, since I share a room with my boyfriend and since I live in a house full of other people, it is a little bit harder for me to make it completely unseen, if that makes sense, and little seen gets more done. That's something that is really important in my personal practice, so lucid dreaming is really important. I dream regularly, about 1 to 3 times every week, if not more. I sometimes will have weeks or months where I have a dream that I remember every day, sometimes multiple dreams, and that is just me now. I did not have that much success with dreaming until I became a vegan, and that is just my experience. And any vegan who I've known, they always tell me that their dreams become crazy, so maybe take a 30-day vegan challenge to try it for yourself to see if it actually helps with your lucid dreaming. You can totally do it. You can totally not do it. I really encourage it because it's just a good thing to try. It's really good for the environment, it's good for your body, and it's good for your dreams, girl. You probably won't lucid dream right away, and that's just something I'm going to be upfront and honest with you about, because I haven't had a lucid dream with the intention of having a lucid dream ever. Yeah, I know that might sound crazy, but like the lucid dreams that I have really just come naturally. Like I'll go to bed with the intention of lucid dreaming sometimes, and sometimes I'll dream, sometimes I won't, but it's never really just been like, I'm going to have a lucid dream tonight, and then I go to bed and have a lucid dream. Like, that's never happened. So don't think that, like, that's how it works, because it's not how it works. It can, you can, induce a lucid dream if you visualize and do the right things. Breathing is a huge thing, and all of those things can really help you. But at the end of the day, it's going to be different for everybody. So just find what works best for you and just, like, sleep, like, it's good for you. Like, don't stay up super late. Like, just go to bed instead. And I have found that the best time for lucid dreaming and astral projection is during the middle of the day. So like if you wake up, you've had a day, take a nap around 2 or 3 p.m. for about a half an hour to an hour and a half, not much longer than that. And that's usually when I've had the best lucid dreams of my experience. The best things I can encourage you to do to get in touch with your dreams is to keep a dream journal. Super important. To eat a healthier lifestyle that is filled with leafy greens, and you want alive foods that are thick with chlorophyll and all these good nutritions and stuff like that for your body. Consider cutting out animal products altogether for maybe 30 days, if not longer, to see if it affects your lucid dreaming or your dreaming capabilities. Use this as an experiment on yourself, you know what I mean? Like, this is for you to see if it works for you. No one's forcing you to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just to see if it works for you and if this is something that you want to incorporate in your practice. This is an act of self-love and self-care because it's helping you decide what works for you and get in touch with your own body and experience. And that's what I'm really encouraging here. Another thing, when it comes to dreaming and lucid dreaming, the perfect place to visit your inner realm. This is the best time to discover who you really are, to get in touch with your purpose, to understand your spirit, and to connect with your authentic magic. It's really the best place to do it in my experience, and this in the dream realm is where I have actually had the most success connecting with myself, connecting with my magic, understanding who I am, and building my foundation for my character has been within my dreams. And I encourage you to do the same. It also is a place for me to visualize and plan out the plot points of how I want to make my life better. So that's something that is also really important, especially in, say, if you wanted to perform a ritual, maybe have a dream or put yourself in a dreamlike state to kind of like focus on how that ritual would go before it actually happens, so you already have an idea of how it's going to work. And this just helps you have clarity. It brings clarity when you're practicing because it gives you that extra step that maybe not everyone else took, maybe some people never even thought about. And it just gives you that extra layer of understanding, if that makes sense. You can also try these GALANTAMINE pills. I will leave resources linked down below for how this actually helps your brain. I will leave links down below to how you can purchase your own if you're interested. A special thank you to the company for sending this my way for free as a PR package for you guys to showcase and share with you on today's lucid dreaming video topic. And for the best results in lucid dreaming and dreaming in general is practice. I know that sounds super silly, but like, just keep trying every night. You will be exhausted sometimes. You might not sleep super well. I know that when I've tried to, do a lot of dreaming, I honestly feel like I didn't sleep at all because I was like awake in my dream world, so I felt like I never like rested, if that made sense. But keep practicing, you'll get there, I promise, and you never know what may happen unless you keep trying. So pretty much all I can give you for today. If you want to learn some more extra tidbits and details, please click down below to my link in the Hatchling clan and Unicoven, as well as other aminos that will give you more tips and tricks and some more details about dream magic and lucid dreaming. And a special thank you to all my patrons over on Patreon who have voted for this video topic. Sending endless love to you little special beings out there, and I really hope that this video is everything that you wanted and more. If you guys want to vote on a video topic next time for next month, you can subscribe to my patron tier of $3 or more each month, or you can become a channel member for $4.99 each month and get some extra tidbits and extra awesome goodies as well. So that's how you vote for a video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, leave a like on the video if this video helped you, and leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see me cover next in a video that is for this topic. I'm really excited because it's one of my favorite video topics ever. It's just something that's so important to me in my practice, and I'm so excited to share it with you. If you guys want me to share like maybe my lucid dream story times or my dream story times, I would absolutely love to. I absolutely have so many of them and so many crazy, wonderful, wild stories I could share, so leave a like if you are interested. But until next time, stay geeky, cheeky, and freaky, little hatchlings. But blessed be and bye, my darlings.